Hello again. Welcome to the channel one more time. Welcome to all my viewers and subscribers. Well, today it's about Junior Gong, the son of a legend, Bob Marley. So let's go. Damian Robert Nestor Marley, also known as Junior Gong, was born the 21st of July 1978 in Kingston, Jamaica. Years active in the business is from 1992 to present. At the age of 13, Marley formed a musical group by the name of The Shepherds, which included the daughter of Freddie McGregor and son of Third World's Cat Core. The group opened the 1992 Reggae Sunsplash Festival. The band fell apart in the early 1990s and Damian started his solo career. With the backing band of his father's label, Tough Gang, he released his 1996 debut album, Mr. Marley, which surprised many who were unaccustomed to hearing a Marley DJing rather than singing.
Mr. Marley, they know your name. Old ragamuffin, Mr. Marley.
Marley released his second studio album, Halfway Tree. The name Halfway Tree comes from the mother Sydney Breakspeare being from the rich part of town, and his father Bob Marley coming from the poor part of town, thus him being a tree halfway in between the rich world and poor world. Additionally, Halfway Tree is a well-known landmark that marks the cultural center of Halfway Tree. The clock tower that stands where the historical eponymous cotton tree once stood is featured prominently behind Marley on the cover of the album. The album was released on 11th September 2001 and received the 2002 Grammy Award for Best Reggae Album. It was co-produced by Damian Marley and his brother Steve Marley, who had also produced Damian's debut album, Mr. Marley. Marley released his third studio album, Welcome to Jamrock, which was released on the 12th of September 2005 in the United States and 13th of September 2005 in the United Kingdom. The album sold 86,000 copies in its first week of release and eventually certified gold after selling 500,000 copies in the United States. Damian's half-brother, Steve Marley, was a producer and co-writer of the hugely successful song of the same name. The lyrics, the single, Welcome to Jamrock, which was performed over a rhythm produced by Sly and Robbie for Ainiko Mosey some 20 years earlier. Centered around poverty, politics and crime in Jamaica, while the single was controversial at home over its perceived negative viewpoint of the island.
Some boy not know this. Them only come around like tourists on the beach with the...
Many praise the content of the song. Dr. Clinton Newton, professor at the University of the West Indies, said the single Jamrock uses the icon of the inner city, of alienation, of despair, of prejudice, but of hope, of Jamaican identity, to remind us of the fire of the frustration, the fire of creativity, the fire of wanting to open up our eyes and look within to the life we are living. And still some of us don't want to hear and to look and to say enough is enough. The single reached number 13 on the UK Singles Chart and number 55 on the US Billboard Hot 100 chart. It was also number 100 on the top 100 songs of the decade listed by Rolling Stone. Other notable singles from the album include The Master Has Come Back, Road to Zion featuring Nas, and Khaki Suit featuring Bounty Killer and Ika Mouse. At the 2006 Grammy Award, he won Best Reggae Album and Best Urban Alternative Performance for Welcome to Jamrock. He is the only Jamaican reggae artist in history to win 2 Grammy Awards on the same night. He is also the only reggae artist to win the Best Urban Alternative Performance category at the Grammy Awards. In 2008, he made an appearance on the singer Myra Carey's EM2 album as featured artist on the album track Cruise Control. At the 2009 Grammy Awards, news of the collaborative album between Marley and Nas was announced, when Nas told the MTV reporters, "Right now, I'll tell you first, I'm working on the album with Damian Marley. We're trying to build some schools in Africa with this one and trying to build empowerment. We're trying to show love and stuff with this album." So the record's all about really the hood and Africa also as well. And you know when them say the hood is, you know they mean the neighborhood. On the 17th of May 2010, Marley released Distant Relatives, a collaborative album with Nas. The album title refers not only to the bond between the artists, but the connection to their African ancestries, which inspired the album, both musically and lyrically. They have previously collaborated on Road to Zion and Marley's Welcome to Jamrock album. The album joins 2 different flavors of music with Marley's dub rock aesthetic and Nas flow. Damian and Stevie produced much of the album. The proceeds of this album will go to building schools in the Congo. The album debuted at number 5 on the US Billboard 200 chart with first week sales of 57,000 copies. It served as Nas' 10th top 10 album and Marley's 2nd top 10 album in the United States. The album also entered at number 4 on Billboard's digital albums and at number 1 on its R&B, hip-hop albums and reggae albums charts. Internationally, Distant Relatives attained some chart successes. It entered at number 33 on the European Top 100 Albums charts. In the United Kingdom, it debuted at number 30 on UK Albums chart and at number 4 on the R&B Albums chart. In Canada, the album entered at number 9 on the Top 100 Albums chart. In Germany, it debuted at number 38 on the Media Control charts.
When the market started trade.
The first single, As We Enter, was released on Tunes on 23rd of February 2010. It peaked at number 10 on the Tunes hip-hop rap charts and number 41 on the iTunes music charts. The single debuted at number 39 on the UK singles chart.
As we enter, come make we take upon the biggest adventure. Must be the venture that you ever thought you could.
Damian Marley released his 4th studio album Stony Hill in July 2017. His first single, Nail Pan Cross, was released in August 2016.
Be careful who you nail pan cross. Be careful who your neighbor crowd.
The album won the Grammy Award for Best Reggae Album at the 60th Annual Grammy Awards. Well, people, there's a lot more about Juna Gang that was not said here. There's more about Juna Gang musically that we still haven't heard about yet, you know. There's countless awards and all them thing there. And plus, there's more in this Son of a Legend. Well, people, that's it for our next show. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing to the channel. Remember, walk good.
Affairs of the heart.
You can imagine the amount of shampoo. Yep. Listen up. Me and she would shampoos a lot. Several mornings. Ooh-wee! How you feeling? Well, alright. Here we go. Check your check, check, check your check, check, check your check, check, check your check, check, check it, check it, check, check your check, check, check it, check it, check, check your check, check, check it, check it, check. Listen up. Hey, me and she would shampoos a lot. Several mornings she shampoos my locks. I will Baba said she stands true to that. We type I love it, thank you for that. I'm gonna run barefoot without no shoes and socks. Cause she keep herself clean and all the cash in her rush. And she love me for real, but nothing have no cash. And any little thing from a splish just stash. Listen, all this thinking is like you forgot. You said her as a better new recruiter that. So we listen come and preach a Martin Luther chat. Then this one Gong Marley and some super cat. Jump! And she live outside the Duke shop. Cause she don't have a set, she's on the duty spot. When one duty stop, one duty stop. One night of you feel me? Here we go again, my love. You know I will never let you go, my love. Beautiful, here we go. Check it. I remember when we met and we began dating. Everything was conversation and we began mating. And the way me love her was she give me ton ratings. And then she gets a belly full and an upper scrapings. And the closer we become, the more she gravitating. Until we buckle down and there is no escaping.